What is poppin', folks? Today we out here at the pond and we got a little challenge video going on for you guys. So with a budget of $25, I picked up 5 items from Walmart that we will be using today to hopefully catch some fish. First thing we got for you today is this Ozark Trail bright orange spinning fishing rod. These things retail for like 10-12 bucks at Walmart, and this will be the rod that we will be rocking with today. So with that being our fishing rod, I got 4 lures that are also Ozark Trail branded that we'll be using. First one, I already got it tied up, is this little shallow diving crankbait. It's bluegill color. I mean, these things are like dirt cheap at Walmart. I already got it tied on, so that's what we'll be starting with today. Also, another thing I picked up is this little 4-inch shad colored jerkbait. I think it floats, I'm not completely sure, but hopefully we'll be able to catch one on this today. And then rounding out our items today, we have some sinker sticks. I don't know what's going on with these. And we have a pack of hooks to go with them too. I think these are like off-brand Senkos, so sure we can catch something on those, but that is rounding off our items today. So the goal of this video is to catch fish on every single lure we have. And with our budget being so low and our lures also being pretty budget friendly, the goal of this video is to show you that you don't have to go out and spend tons of money on fishing gear. $25 from Walmart and a couple ponds will catch you some fish. So stick with me, stay tuned, and I'm gonna get you guys on the GoPro. All right, so as far as conditions today, it just dumped a ton of rain on us last week. So, I mean, we got chocolate milk for water, and we got bluebird skies too. So, not the best fishing conditions in the world, but we will make do with it. First cast with the Ozark Trail. The rod's already coming apart. Yeah, kind of about what I was expecting. So the rod is a 5'6" medium light. It is a 2-piece rod though. I do like 2-piece rods. And so definitely not the most ideal combo for a crankbait, but the point of this challenge is to show that it can be done. So we're gonna sling this around and hope that something decides to eat it. Whoa, ain't got no drag. Whoa. So the drag on this reel is just atrocious, but we will make it work. And one thing I've noticed about this crankbait is it doesn't quite run straight. It kind of wants to run to the left, which also is not the end of the world, but that's just something that you won't get on like some higher quality crankbaits. It does want to run to the left a little bit, which, I mean, maybe it's like a, you know, a mental brim or something. Maybe it's supposed to. Being too hard on it. One thing about this combo, with it being kind of a lighter action rod and this pretty, you know, fairly heavy crankbait, it freaking launches this thing. It casts a freaking mile, which that is one of the plus about, you know, using spinning rods. They do cast farther, in my opinion, than bait casters. Oh my god, dude, no way. That just happened. That just happened. It was right at my feet. I mean, my lure's up in the tree. What just happened? Dude, I mean, it just hit it right at my feet as I was talking to you guys. Well, there you have it, folks. There's fish number 1 on the Ozark Trail $25 challenge. And he hit the little crankbait. Not really a square bill, but he hit the crankbait. Well, there it is. Fish number 1. I'm gonna tie up the jerkbait now, see if we can get anything with it. And yeah, not a bad little bass to start things off. There it is. Fish number one. Let's get a little squirt. Let's get him back in the water. Uh-oh, he's just sitting there. There he goes. See you later, little squirt. All right, so now got the jerkbait tied on. Sling it around a little bit. With this really muddy water, I got a feeling this jerkbait might get bit by something pretty good. Let's see how this thing looks. It actually just reels really well. You don't even have to twitch it. It has really nice crankbait light action. Let's see. The water is super muddy, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. Well, I mean, looks like any other jerkbait that I'd throw. So let's give this thing a few casts and see what happens. So I've been fishing with this little jerkbait for a while, and I'm pretty sure it's filling up with water because it is way heavier than when it first started. I mean, I think I got it on camera of how it floated when it first started, or maybe just slightly suspended. Well, now, like, this thing just sinks like a rock. It is just gone. It just hit the bottom right there. So yeah, not my favorite jerkbait in the world. I'm not a big, in a pond like this, it's kind of too shallow to be using a sinking jerkbait. So I don't know what the deal with that is. All right, taking the jerkbait off because I can't keep it off the bottom. It's just getting snagged on everything and getting leaves all over it. So we're gonna roll with the little sinker stick. I just have it weightless Texas rigged, pretty straightforward. And we're gonna toss this thing around now. I got a feeling that this will get bit. It's definitely not ideal color for this water clarity, but we're gonna throw it around anyway. Just gotta set this, give it a little bit of action in the water. Maybe it'll let the fish find it a little easier. There we go. We're gonna toss this around now. Okay, not in a tree. Fish. Yep. Oh my god, it's a freaking good one. Oh, he's in a tree. Let's go. Let's go. Get over here. Let's go. Let's go. Holy crap. That was kind of hectic right there. Oh my god. Not a freaking bad one either. Dude, that's what's up. Look how fat he is. Look how fat that fish is. That's crazy. Well, there is fish number 2. That one ate the sinker stick, and look how fat he is. Look how fat he is. That's a good one. On the Cinco and the $10 rod. Dude, that's a freaking chunk. That's a freaking chunk. I'm on a mountain right here, so this is gonna be a bad release, but there he goes. Right back where he came from. Sitting right off these sticks right there. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, folks. I pulled him through a tree with my $10 Walmart rod. It's pretty insane, actually. That was a hectic couple seconds right there. Destroyed my sinker stick. All right, little change of scenery. It was getting too hot in my blue jeans, so I had to run home and put some shorts on. And with leaving that pond, we are at pond number 3. Now this is a very, very public pond. This place gets a ton of pressure. We're right in the middle of a park, and it's hard to fish here, but if you kind of know what you're doing and you got the right baits, I can usually pull a couple out. So we're gonna walk around and see what I can do. No promises, but we'll see what's going on. There's a freaking koi right here. That is a freaking giant one. Oh, another one. Another koi over there. Over here in the shallows. That's crazy. Those are tanks, dude. Oh, a third one. Crazy. Bass looking at it. Think he sees me though? Oh, come on. Dang it. I'm sure this bright orange rod is not the stealthiest thing in the world. Another one right here. God, there's a whole school of them right here. Come on. What are you doing? He's got it, he's got it, he's got it, he's got it. He's a little squirt. He's got it. There he is. There we go. Come here, buddy. Get up here. There we go. First one of the very, very, very public pond. These fish are so pressured, but there you have it. Fish number 3. Well, that is fish number 3 on the sinker, I don't know what it's called, the Cinco. But yeah, not too bad. Well, there's one fish slayed here. Didn't take too long too. There's a bunch of them sitting along this dam right here. They're sitting right on the bank. I actually see a couple of them right here. They're just sitting right on the bank for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're enjoying this warmer weather we got. I don't blame them, I am too. It was great out. 75 degrees today. March 1st. Actually, that fish I caught, I sight fished him. I saw him up on the bank. So I threw my little sinker log over there. He freaking murked it. All right, so I'm walking the bank, trying to find some bass. And I just walked up on like 15 massive koi, just chilling on the bank. But I ain't got no bait for them, but I have some beef jerky. So I'm gonna stick some of this beef jerky on and see if one of them will eat it. That will blow my freaking mind if one of them eats a piece of beef jerky. But I figured it was worth a shot.